Hello everyone, how are you doing? I am your host Mal Garris. Welcome to my very first episode of Cool Games. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing sunglasses because I think that makes me cool. Today we are checking out Project Wingman. For those of you that do not know, I have zero experience with Ace Combat games, flying games whatsoever. At most flying some Hornets and Falcons in Halo Reach, but that's about it. So I'm very curious as you check this one out. If you guys want to see more of this, leave a like, leave a comment. But let's hop into it. It's a blind playthrough, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. Difficulty: Pirate skill gauging. I love the themes in this. Easy: the enemy is more than willing to help you feel your way around the aerial battlefield for first time players. Alright. Normal: the enemy will go toe to toe with you and a little struggle is needed to best your enemies. Recommend for casual play. Okay. Hard: the enemy wants you dead and will do anything in order to make that so. I'm not going to go for that. And mercenary: death awaits. Well, that's just for everybody, so that does me a lot. I have some experience in gaming, so I'm gonna go for normal difficulty. User Caniner. Generations ago, a global cataclysmic event scorched the world whole. Newly exposed and volatile material combined with an earth-shattering tectonic collapse, dismantling civilization whole. The world order was destroyed. History as we know it changed forever. But from the ashes, a new era began. Hundreds of years have passed. Humanity is now in the time known as After Calamity. I like this already. AC 432, January 9th. Mercenary detail: Mercenary Agency, Sicario Corp, Squadron Hitman Team, Squadron Number 1, Tactical Name Monarch. Is that me? Am I a king? We shall see. I'm not one for royalty, but I could get used to the lifestyle. Contract details: CR39, Sicario Group, assigned
My
team.
contract with this backwater place is just about to come to an end. And, well, thank God. I don't mind a tropical vacation every once in a while, but it's not very glamorous, considering we're here to work. Anyway, one last thing before the defense minister releases our contract, and we move on to bigger and better. Hitman team, you haven't gotten all that much airtime this deployment, so you're taking point with this operation.
We have confirmed the location of the Burlock Privateer headquarters off the coast on the southwestern edge of the Jesta Island chain. They're a mercenary group like us who unfortunately have turned to outright piracy. According to surveillance data, we have determined that they are the culprit of the recent high-profile hijacking of the Federation-registered cargo ship May Lynx. The May Lynx is supposedly carrying volatile cargo belonging to the Federation's Department of Global Energy and Sustainability Office.
Not the windmills.
Nothing specific from the Federation contact about the cargo. However, our orders are to retrieve it if possible, or to neutralize it if we can't.
Neutralized, right?
Attempts to negotiate for it have turned up with nothing, so we're going in. Hitman team, you are to approach the island from the south along with support and establish control over the area. Your objective is to eliminate any surrounding anti-air and resistance on the island. After that, secure an LZ for our operator group Ronin to ascertain the cargo. Once Ronin lands, maintain air superiority until the next stage of the operation is determined. Be aware that the Burlocks have other Merc pilots on tap, so enemy reinforcements could be a factor.
Normally, we'd stay out of contact with any Federation-adjacent taskings. But this is the last thing we need to do for our current contract, so I'll let it slide. Two birds with one stone. Easy enough, right?
Sounds reasonable.
Now get to work. Dismissed.
Okay, so a medium amount of hostile air target count and a large amount of hostile ground targets. So, alright. Files. Alright, nothing yet over here. I just got done with the mission briefing, so let's start the mission. Alright. I'm nervous. Huh. The T-21 trainer cannot be sold. Well, it's my only air thinking. Okay, that we see upright, medium enemy air targets and high enemy ground targets. Got response rating 1.9, no idea what that means. Max speed 2500, no idea what that means. Acceleration 55. Also the roll rate turn. Yaw rate? What's a yaw rate? Okay, I'm gonna just launch in, see what happens. Subject Hitman Monarch. Chester Iron Chain. Okay, remember high ground targets, medium air targets. So this is gonna be a bit of a convex operation. Black flag. Operation
This is the ever lovely airborne warning and control systems aircraft Galaxy. Hitman team, get on the clock.
Hitman 3, comic punching in.
Hitman 2, copy you clear, Galaxy. You gotta let us loose.
Okay.
Just about, Diplomat. Hitman 1, take your flight on this vector till you start to see targets on the IFF. You are free to engage. Lead the way, Monarch. All con, we're engaged. Rack 'em up and knock 'em down. Get the speedboats rolling. We have attackers inbound. How the hell did we piss off? This is one actually. Galaxy, go ahead. Fast forward on past.
Okay. Am I doing it good? Am I Project Wingman enough? Oh, then an aircraft? Yes. Okay. Okay, let me do a dogfight with this guy. Oh, no, that's more of a like. Oh, spacebar.
Missile is on the way.
I see. Okay, Mr. PT boat. Alright then, I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to have fun. Excellent job.
Missile away.
Excellent.
Down.
Alright. Love to see it. These guys are small time, but I'm very glad they're taking it easy on me for now. Look at the view. Alright, no Garrus, focus. I really have to do a little bit more. Aircraft turning. Ah, you stole my kill. Oh wait, another bullet. We got the AA at the other side of the island.
Monarch, you're locked on.
Yes, sir. Taking fire. I really feel I'm letting the team down right now. That's okay. These are learning pains.
Good zone. Hitman 1 is down.
I think I died.
Missile away.
Okay, this is going a little bit better. I'm still not 100% on the missile lock-on mechanic, but I'll figure it out. Oh.
Monarch's down. Scramble search and rescue teams.
You know what? I'm kind of glad I never studied to become a pilot. No, these controls are far better. Love to see this.
Monarch miss a shot.
That's fine.
Monarch missile away.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh no, I'm case one of my targets is an airplane now. Let's challenge ourselves a little bit, shall we? It's only me mounts in the air and I'm on the ground, so they're sitting ducks. Ducks with guns, that is. Got them in my sights.
Fox 2, good separation.
Oh, missed. Well. Ooh, heck yeah, I love guns. Excellent work, my friends. Another one in the air. Let's take it out.
Monarch ready to fire. Kill confirmed.
So far, so good. Yeehaw!
Monarch, you're locked on.
You're locked on. Ooh, oh, pull up.
Monarch missile on the way.
Let's see if I can string this bastard. Yeah, I don't have a lot of range in my gun. Let's make some drop shots count. Okay, I have to, yeah, not making the same mistake twice. That was a misser? Huh. Alright, that's a bit surprising. Let's destroy it. Darn it, we only got 3 targets left. My team probably hard carried me to victory in this one, that's fine. Yes, sir.
Defenses are clear. Ronan, move in. Copy all. Drop the rope and get it out real quick. Looks like everyone's scattering.
Let's meet these head on, shall we? Oh, they're from the air now, are they? Let's show what we can do, mercenaries. I mean, Hitman 1. I believe I dodged them. Did I dodge them? I'm pretty sure I did.
Enemy penetrating the count line.
Yeah. Alright, penetrating again.
Cleared for guns.
Okay, so that was a hit.
Extraction's going Fox 2. Monarch, the enemy's locking onto you.
So what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, I'm out of guns.
Missile away.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that, buddy.
Moving to engage.
No kidding. Alright, I'm out of weapons, I still have
Team,
one.
stand by until Ronan gives the all clear.
This wasn't much of a fight, Galaxy. I think we're fine by my mark.
Ronan to Galaxy, we've got eyes on target. Looks like some sort of chromium containment chamber. Reading says it's unstable. That bodes well. Copy, Ronan. How much is present? Enough to keep an airship powered for the according to our sensors. It's not anything we can carry out of here. Right, one moment. Putting the contact on. target on your IFF. Blow it when they're out. Ready to go, Galaxy. You clear it, man.
Well, looks like we're not recovering any main cargo ships. That's unfortunate.
Ground unit destroyed.
Only 2 remain. What? What?
What the hell? Objectives complete, Hitman. RTB at your leisure. Think the water's still alright? Still got sunshine by the time we RTB.
Just drop out and become a surfer or something, you bum.
Oh yeah, me, you, and Flight Lead here just running a little beach ball in a gentrified resort built from our blood money. Sound good, Monarch?
No.
Hold that thought. We've got inbound from due north. Same bearing as before.
Excuse me.
Fighters approaching the flight team direct south. Flash ident or we will flag you as hostiles.
Easy, easy. Flashing IFF. We're just the help, and from the looks of it, late to the Burlock party.
You hired by those mercs in the front line?
Past tense now, I guess. We've got no beef with you, it's all business. I'm sure you guys understand.
Put me on, Galaxy. This is Assassin 1, call sign Kaiser. I'm the leader of the Sicario Mercenary Corps. We do understand your situation. Sorry about losing your revenue stream, gentlemen. But you know how this business goes.
Don't sweat it. We're about to break off and go west anyway, towards Cascadia.
Cascadia.
Yeah, haven't you heard? Civil war against the Federation. Some rogue Cascadia ambassador's been island hopping, covering up contracts and information all day.
Hey!
The rebels need mercs and I need a job. Master Goose 1, out.
You see, that's a team name that sounds fun to have. Right, boss? Boss? Civil War in Cascadia? Interesting.
You sure that's the kind of war I'll participate in? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm sorry it takes a little while. Let's do the dialogue. I'm also just going for objectives. Oh. Well, I guess it ended.
The money came through from this contract, and our opportunities in this region have just about dried up. If no one objects, and your contract with Sicario is still in effect, pack your bags. I looked a little into the Cascadian situation, and I believe we'll make a little something of ourselves there.
Alright. So it does look like, I mean, lots of those targets were just not enemies which I killed, but I got almost as much kills as my team, which was interesting. And I got a pretty decent payout, so not gonna say no to that. Another day. Let's move on to mission 2. Sicario group assigned team Sicario Mercenary Corps.
Sicario is moving west, ladies and gents. Information coming out of country has been spotty, but, well, let's just say there's a demand for people of our pedigree. The Federation's been eyeing a takeover of Cascadia's resources for years, as far as I remember. And it seems the Cascadians weren't going to take it lying down, based on what info has been leaked out. For those of you who don't know, Cascadia is a nation along North America's western seaboard, one of the largest on Earth, and one of the most prosperous due to its abundant natural resources and geothermal energy deposits. I've never been, but I hear it's beautiful. A country with limitless energy at its fingertips. I know some of us who were born out here in the periphery can't even imagine it, but I'm sure this hits closer to home for some of you. Moving along. There's a communications blackout both in and out of the country. And as far as the international news goes, nothing is going on except a few riots. Based on the mercenary networks, however, that is a complete lie. A full-blown conflict is proceeding. We've reached out and were given a rendezvous by a Cascadian group called the Independence Force, the main anti-Federation group recognized by the national government. I presume the Federation has the borders on lockdown to stop people like us from coming in, so stay on our toes. If we get found out by a patrol, we'll send one of our flights off to take care of them.
Sicario is moving northwest towards a rendezvous point set by Cascadia's Independence Force. We don't expect any heavy resistance given our route of ingress, however, each of our fighter groups will be pulling shifts to preserve fuel and ammo. Hitman Team, you will be responsible for the last leg of the journey, which will take us over into Cascadia proper. Be prepared to intercept border patrols.
I know some of you might not be too enthused to be fighting the Federation, so I invite you to leave with what you have of your contract. You'd only slow us down.
Yeah, well, I'm staying, my friends. We got zero ground contacts to compete with, we got heavy resistance in the air. I'm looking forward to this one, so let's get to it. Let me just buy a new plane. I see it's like a 2-seater or something. Roll rate is a bit better, turn rate is also slightly better, acceleration is slightly slower, but it's got more weaponry. Okay, no, I think I see it. Oh, so with this, these are the weapons I have, and I can select which ones I can put onto it. Okay. And X was the quick shift. So you know what? We got a couple of new weapons on it. Let's get going. But who's my co-pilot if I got a 2-seater? Frontiers.
All Sicario elements maintain bearing. We have interceptors coming up the rear.
Ooh.
Hitman and AIM gunship planes. Vector to intercept before they get close.
Hitman 1, take point. We'll play backup.
Understood.
This is Hitman 2. Weapon safeties are off. Let's see how much Federation planes pay out.
Is our targeting system updated to lock on Federation signatures?
I've had them programmed long before we thought about coming this way. Hitman Team, we're cleared to engage.
All right, Monarch. I don't want to be the first to commit high treason, so on you.
With pleasure. I mean, I shall fulfill my contract. Turn around.
Looks like it's true. The Federation is weapons free in Cascadia. Even when we crossed into other Federation states illegally, they didn't dare open fire on us like this.
We were expecting freelancers and smugglers. Not an action-fighting group. We're gigs.
We're sending an inquiry up the wire. Stand by.
Alright, got him.
Enemy aircraft shot down.
Oh, who's press? There we are. Found you. Oh, he's in a little bit of front of your targets. Or just missile him out. Got him. Okay, slow it down. They got reinforcements incoming.
Positive tone.
Is that my kill? I doubt. Oh, are you my weapons assistant or something like that? Or my second? Well, nice to meet you, Press. How about we make some money, eh? Hey, you know, you guys are the bogeys.
Enemy down. Good job.
Thank you, thank you. It only took me more than 7 minutes.
Monarch, you've got a good lock.
You've got a good lock. Oh, you're right. Alright, let's turn this bird around. Got you on my sights, my friends.
Box 2.
Oh, killing it. Press. No, but oh.
Missile is on the way.
That's fair. Was long targets.
Hitman 1 locked on.
Ooh. Oh.
ACS failure.
I don't see.
Factor 3 is feisty. Adjust appropriately. Damn, we're taking losses. Do we have any QRS on standby?
From what data we can gather, you're engaged with a private security corporation called Sicario.
We need specifics, Command.
It's a smaller-sized mercenary group that specializes in aerial operations, active along the periphery. We're still combing through the records, but it's thin.
We're not equipped to deal with them. Send reinforcements.
Copy, stand by.
What? That was a hit?
Mercenaries, huh? I thought we ran you all out after Oceana.
Team, the rail is down. Looks like we cannot let rest of this caliber into Cascadia. Roger that. Moving to intercept.
Painting targets. Line them up, Monarch.
Press.
1, Fox 2.
Excellent work. Keep it up. Excellent work.
Enemies locking on. Break. Radar lock. Take him down.
What training? I just found a plane, stepped on it. Now I'm part of a mercenary group. I don't have any training. That's not one down. Next target. Oh, you're right on my tail. And I'm on your tail, by the way.
High value target down. We got Galaxy?
We just lost contact with Blue Squadron's flight in this area. Destroyer Espadon, advise disengagement. We've got eyes on the perpetrators. Only 2 small flights. We can take them. Escorts, fall into screening pattern Alpha. Federation airship tagged and marked. Hitman team, this one's all yours.
Yeehaw!
Airship doing intercepts. What the hell is the Federation so afraid of?
Logical deduction says west. Now buck up. We're taking this thing down.
Missiles!
Missile lock.
Alright, good job. Let's get the smaller bogies first before we take on their ship.
Getting a radar lock.
I'm moving to engage. Splash 1.
Got him. And get them once again in our sights. That's actually a lot better for me.
Nice shooting, Monarch. Good to know we still know we were in a dogfight.
Guess we're in it now. Hey, Mick, you got any idea what the Federation is doing in Cascadia?
Why the hell do you think I know? Hey, we've got a contact.
To approaching unidentified aircraft. When the night comes, how do we return home?
By midnight's light.
Confirmed. Welcome to Cascadia, Sicario. Follow us. We have a temporary landing strip set up for you mercenaries.
Thank you. To land, make
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. On you for touchdown.
To land, make sure your airspeed is just slightly above stall speed. Brake once you have touched the ground. Come to a complete stop to complete line sequence. Always get takeoff line sequence in the pause menu. Okay, I do believe I'm going to see if I can land this thing. Alright, so I've been turning off like 20 minutes to make sure this one gets right. So hopefully it will. Just do this real quick, there we go. Yep, don't worry press, we'll get you home safe and sound. Wait, hold on, what's the brake button? And there we go. Oh, do it like this. Line them up. Uh-oh. Okay, perfect. This should do it. So, let's brake. Nope. Oh, I thought that right. I was braking on time and everything. Okay. Let's try this one again. Line me up. Press the brake button. Go very slow. Land, make sure your airspeed is just slightly above stall speed. Brake once you have touched the ground to come to complete stop to complete landing sequence. Okay. Your airspeed is just slightly above stall speed. Okay, so right now I'm stalling a lot. Still stalling. Make sure I don't get that warning. Okay. Just take the landing sequence nice and slow. It's that easy. I believe I overcomplicated things a lot. Alright, that was the landing sequence. Let's do one more mission, then I'm going to cap off this episode.
Thanks to your efforts, Sicario was able to rendezvous with our contact and refuel for the mission ahead. You'll be heading back out within the hour, so stay on your toes, or else your time in Cascadia will be short-lived.
I got 17 kills. 6, 10. I got as many kills as my ally. That's not bad. No borders. Well, I do not have anything ready to say on that.
Hello, Sicario. I'm Captain Griffiths, otherwise known as Stardust. From now on, I'll be your point of contact with the Cascadian Independence Force. I was a National Guard pilot when it all went down, and now I'm working with you. We're pressed for time, so listen up. Cascadia's prosperity, our natural bounty, has always gone to support the world. For the last few decades, we have done this by our partnership with the Pacific Federation, providing aid and infrastructure to the less fortunate internationally. The Federation, however, in recent years has used the resources we provided to forcefully expand by conquest and military strength. We could not let our cordium or geothermal deposits fuel this war machine. Cascadia as a nation sought independence from the Federation outright, in order to prevent the Federation from imperially expanding further. Unfortunately, they turned against us. They have seen fit to unify and federalize Cascadian infrastructure as a whole. When we resisted, they turned the country inside out. We refuse to let that stand. So, here's the plan for you mercenaries right now.
In northern Cascadia, Rosedower AFB was a joint base used by both the Cascadian National Guard and the Federation. When hostilities took off, however, the Federation seized the base from the National Guard. Your objective today is to take back the base into our hands. Hitman Team will lead aerial operations, wiping out any anti-air defenses. Circus, our transport aircraft carrying Sicario's airborne troop element, will then vector in and drop onto the base to secure it.
Take care not to damage the facilities too much during the attack. Sicario and other mercenary elements will be using this base afterwards. I'm sure you want to operate from an actual base anyway, as opposed to some dirt strip. So let's get rolling.
Sounds good. We've got low hostile anti-air, we got low hostile air, and a lot of hostile ground targets. So let's do this mission and then end things off on a banger. Not sure why I select. It's a bit more, it's still a bit complicated for me, so I have to figure it out as I go. But as long as missions keep rolling, it's good. Maximize your throttle to take off. Use your rudder axis.
You're good to go.
Use your rudder axis to control the aircraft while on the ground. Leave the airspace to complete takeoff sequence. How much speed do I need? I suppose that's enough. Sayonara, sir. Thank you for having me for a moment. Now, it's time to go earn my money. Let's get on the roads, or in the air, rather.
Rosedower AFB on the nose. Hitman, you're already warmed up, so you're back on point. Soften the place up, but try to keep the good stuff standing. Hitman team, engage.
Yes, sir. Me anti-air.
Rosedower.
Enemy anti-air.
Hitman's not doing so bad today. For being the runt of the litter.
Monarch never disappoints, that's for sure. Hitman 1 is down. Monarch's down. Scramble search and rescue teams. All airborne, prepare for a hot drop.
Oh, Kaiser, he don't wanna know. Let's go.
Taking a contract here of all places. You know what they say about all roads, right, Mick?
Not now, Deb. Not now.
That's unfortunate. But on the other side of the mountain is
Missile is on the way.
that's an unfortunate misser. Dude, the vistas are beautiful. maneuvering. Uh-oh.
Monarch's gone off radar.
No, I'm dead. Oh, okay, I panicked at some moments. We try, of course.
Monarch never disappoints.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, missiles are very effective against watercraft. I probably should focus on using my machine gun for those. Let's push it to the action. I have to get better at using my guns for sure.
It's all lined up.
Engaged.
Just keep me on the nose, will ya? Okay.
Good tone. Right on the money.
Ow. Lots of missiles. Lots of missiles. I see them on the minimap. Ooh. Pulled up right in the end.
I've got a missile tone on me.
I'm taking significant damage. That was not good.
Evade.
I'm not trying.
Bandit's mine.
Enemy locking on. Break.
Alright, back to the fight. I took significant hull damage from that one.
Hitman 1 comes home. Missile lock.
It's all lined up.
Monarch missile lock ready.
Good, now it's time to take care of these bandits.
It's all lined up.
There we go. I severely underestimate their air force though.
These Sicario fellas ain't half bad. The hell you talking about? They're taking what to do. This is Sarkis, running to DC, so get the hell out and take that runway. Go! Let's take this damn airstrip. You know, I'm impressed with how many people stayed for this contract, boss. Especially since we're going up against the Federation.
the field of view, Monarch.
I've got a good tone.
Out of my sights.
Right on the money.
Monarch's been shot down.
Okay. No, that was a bit. That was to be expected a little bit.
Positive tone.
Okay, damage output is pretty decent.
Missile shot off.
Pull the trigger.
Missile is on the way.
They took significant damage. Sound system on the ground. Take it out, my friends.
Where the hell have you been? We need support now. This is Crosstalk Squadron. Commencing intercept. Let's get these dogs off our lot.
Emerging to engage. Show me a fight.
We got alarm. We had mercs crossing the border. They're supposed to be that wolf pack.
Uh-oh. Is this a boss battle? Finally! I was getting bored of dying by the ground and the sea. Crosstalk Squadron. Send me in, coach. Send me in. There we go. Alright, let's test this first.
Missile is on the way.
Alright, that's it.
Enemy's got a bead on you, Monarch.
Evade.
I lost one, that's fine. Ooh,
Enemies on my scope. Monarch, good release. Fox 2.
that's a hit, okay. Is that... final one.
Good separation.
I took one out. I took one out. Awesome.
Resistance is no factor.
You already got the job, Sicario. Who are you trying to impress?
What can we say, Stardust?
You get what you pay for.
You think I could ask our riflemen to reserve a nice hangar space for us? You know, in exchange for our good work up here.
There was no such thing as nice this far north. You should know that.
I never flew these skies like you did. Not like this. Airstrip is secured. Outside of the air defenses, there wasn't much else in terms of resistance. We're patting down prisoners and electronics, but you're good, boss.
Excellent work today, Hitman. You get first pick for hangar and bunks.
Hitman team, begin landing sequence. You lucky bastards. Roast hour is ours.
You make my job easy as usual, Monarch. Good show.
Don't make Cascadia regret hiring you all.
Alright. I will need a lot more practice for this one. But first, landing sequence.
Hitman 1, we've got you on approach. On you for touchdown.
I know these are optional, but I just like him to keep training my flight skills a little bit more. And just in general some good stuff. Okay. So you have two speed is a little too high right now, which is fine. Let's straighten up. And slow down. Back wheels first. Okay, not the best landing, but it's a landing. Make sure you hit the rear first, not too much front, not too much pressure on the front wings or front wheel. And I landed successfully. Alright then. That was pretty intense. I like the game, I like the aesthetics, like the themes that are being discussed here.
It's rough around the edges, but as far as forward operating bases go, this isn't the worst we've been at. The base didn't sustain too much damage, and there's room enough for everyone, even the other freelance mercs.
The Independence Force of Cascadia is now the collection of true Cascadian sovereignty, and when the time comes, we'll see Cascadia rise to its own liberty without the Federation. I've been instructed by the remnants of our national government to be your liaison for the duration of your contract with us, of which we've sent to Kaiser for you to sign later. To be truthful, I don't agree with your way of life, but you've come to Cascadia to aid us, and for that, I can't complain. We'll pay you what you're due, as long as you give us your best. Get settled in. We need you up in the air soon.
One last thing, everyone. We're going by our TAC names for the duration of this contract. I'm pretty sure my name is public domain in regards to Sicario. However, we've gone to great lengths to keep yours hidden. If you break it, it's on your ass. You know how bounty hunters are if they have a name. Dismissed.
Alright, let's debrief for a little moment. We got 1 PT boat, 1 can, 1 AA, 1 SAM. And we got 5 SAMs of 150. I'm happy with that. 10 standard AA kills, 4 FC15 kills, 4 CT17 kills, 16 FC 4 kills, and 1 FE 18 kill, which is 1 from the boss planes. My allies got 3 counts, 4 AA, 3 LCSs, 11 LA. Ooh, I got almost as much A as them. 6 PT boats, 3 SAMs, 1 SAM, and yeah, TV 204, FC16 ones, 1 cruiser as well. Good on you. And also 5 of the FE18s. Okay, I have a lot to learn. I was hoping I could at least like 2 or 3 of those. Having only 1 does make this a bit humiliating. But I'm happy because these are learning pains. And the more I play, the better I will get. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, like the video and subscribe for more content. that is all. I'm your host, Small Garrus, and I'll see you next time. Bye.